Everybody, welcome to the GMAC Show. I'm your host, GMAC. I'm back. It's been a while since I've made any videos for a while, but here I am. And of course, we're going to talk about the NFL, of course. We're going to talk about the Monday night games. We will make another video, of course, about all the games that happen on Thursday Night Football, Sunday night, of course, the Sunday games as well, too, and then, of course, the Monday games. We're going to talk about the Monday games first, of course, though, and then we'll make another video, of course, telling you all the results about all the games that happened this week in Week 3. Guys, let's just get into the Monday night games, of course. Monday Night Football! Yeah! All right, guys. The first game we're going to talk about, of course, is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is going to be played in Tampa Bay, of course. Tampa Bay, surprise, has been playing good football this year, of course. They have a really good defense. Has been playing outstanding. Baker Mayfield took over for Tom Brady. You know, a lot of people didn't think much about Baker Mayfield being their starting quarterback, but Mayfield has performed pretty well. He's made good, smart decisions. Limited his turnovers. He's done a good job as well, too. Mike Evans is being Mike Evans this year, of course, like always. Chris Godwin, of course, his receiving core. Yeah, Tampa Bay's playing good football. Those games are going to be in Tampa Bay, of course. They're going to play, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles, who got to the Super Bowl last year. Philadelphia's kind of got off to a slow start this year, though. They've still won, but they've had their struggles a little bit. They had some struggles against New England, of course. Minnesota gave a little run for the money as well in that game, too. Can the Philadelphia Eagles get back on track a little bit? Can their offense has been kind of up and down a little bit. The defense has been decent. But can they get back to form in this game, though? It's going to be a tough matchup, of course. This should be a very interesting matchup. I think this matchup is also going to come down to, which defense plays better in this game. Tampa Bay's playing really good defense. Can Philadelphia's offense be able to move the football effectively against Tampa Bay's defense? Of course, how will Baker Mayfield do against a good Philadelphia pass rush, of course, in their secondary? This is going to be an interesting matchup, though. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. This matchup can tell us a lot about, where the NFC is going, because the NFC kind of right now is like a little up in the air, of course, except when, of course, it comes to my Niners, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, my prediction for this game, of course, I'm going to go with, deep down, I think it's going to be a very close game, but I'm going to pick Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia's got the better quarterback. They got a good receiving core. Of course, Tampa has a good receiving core, too. I just trust Jalen Hurts a little bit more than I do Baker Mayfield. Mayfield's played well, but I think against a good Philadelphia pass rush, though, I don't think Mayfield's going to have all the day in the world to throw the football. So I think he'll make some mistakes in this game, though. I do think Tampa will keep within the game, though, but I think ultimately Philadelphia will win this ball game in a very close, tight-fisted matchup. So I'm taking Philadelphia to win this game. The next one, of course, the other game, of course, is going to be the LA Rams against the Cincinnati Bengals. Should be a very interesting matchup. The Rams have been playing surprisingly good football, though. They played really well week 1 against Seattle. They gave the Niners a run for their money in week 2. Cooper Kupp, of course, is not going to play in this game. Of course, he's still injured. Matthew Stafford's been playing really solid. Their defense looks pretty good, too. A lot of people are surprised about them. They've been playing good football. The receiving core has been playing really well. Decent running game this year. Yeah, a lot of people thought the Rams weren't going to be very good, but it looked like they're going to be a surprise team in the NFC West this year and the NFC this year, so it should be really interesting. Of course, they're going to play the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati has been kind of struggling, of course. They played Cleveland. They didn't play particularly well. They got completely outplayed by them. They fought a hard-fought game against Baltimore last week, and so they didn't play particularly well. This game's going to be in Cincinnati, of course, though. Can the Bengals turn around, though? They went 0-2 last year, of course. After they went 0-2 last year, we saw they still managed to get the AFC Championship last year. Joe Burrow got this big contract and all, but so far, Joe Burrow really hasn't lived up to his contract so far that he's gotten. Of course, he is dealing with kind of a nagging injury, though, of course, but can Joe Burrow turn around? Can his offense start coming around, of course? That's going to be the question in this game, though, and I think this is going to be a tough game for them, though. I think the Rams are going to come to play against them. They've been very competitive, and even without Cooper Kupp, I think this is going to be a very tough matchup for Cincinnati. For me, from my personal opinion, just watching the matchup, a part of me wants to pick Cincinnati, but watching the way Cincinnati's played the first 2 weeks, though, I'm just not certain. I do like the way the Rams are playing, though, and I think the Rams are going to give them a very competitive, very tough matchup. This one's kind of a toss-up game for me, though. I mean, a part of me wants to pick the Rams, but some just tell me I don't know if Cincinnati's going to fall to 0-3, in my opinion. I think this is going to be another close game, and this game it could go either way. I'm going to give them the benefit. I'm going to pick Cincinnati, though, but I do think the Rams could win this game, though, because I just don't particularly like the way Cincinnati's playing, though, but I think that Cincinnati, I see them bouncing back, though. I just don't see this team being 0-3. I think they're too talented football team. Burrow's too good of a quarterback to not bounce out of this funk he's having. But I do think the Rams are going to give them a matchup. I think it's going to be a very close game and stuff like that. So I think the Rams have played good football so far. Yeah, so this game's kind of picking, but I'm going to pick Cincinnati, giving them the benefit of the doubt, of course. But hey, like I said, it's been a crazy NFL season, of course. We will make another video later on about the predictions of all the games this week, though, of course, from the Thursday night game last week with the Giants and Niners, of course, which Niners won. And, of course, all the chaos and mayhem that happened this weekend, of course, and there's going to be a lot to talk about some of these games, though, of course, you know. So, guys, hope you guys enjoy the content, guys. I will bring you more videos coming soon. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. And check you later.